Genesis chapter 14. And it came to pass in the kingdom of Amarphal, king of Shinar, and Ariak, king of Elasar, Hodolo-Gomer, king of Elam, and Thargal, king of the other nations, that they made war with Balas, king of Sodom, and Barsha, king of Gomorrah, and with Shinar, king of Adah, but also with Simabor, king of Zeboim, and Valak as king. This is Sigor. All these gathered the salt marsh, this sea of salt, on the gorge. For 12 years they worked for Hodolo-Gomer, and for 37 years they have fallen away. And in the 44th year came Hodolo-Gomer and the kings with him, and they smote the giants in Astaroth and Karnaim, and another mighty nation against them, and the Umites in the city of Sai, and the Horites in the mountains of Seir, until of the terebinth tree of Paran, which is in the desert. And turning back, they came to the source of judgment, this is Kadesh, and they all struck down the Amalek princes and the Amorites living in Asason Tamar.
And the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Adoma, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Balak, this is Sigor, went out and arrayed themselves for battle in the valley of the Salt, against Hadalgor, king of Elam, and Thargal, king of the other nations, and Amarphal, king of Shinar, and king Elasar, the 4 kings to the 5. But the valley of the Salt has pits of tar, and the king of Sodom and the king of Gomorrah fled, and they fell there, and those who were not captured fled to the mountain. And they took the horses, and took Sodom and Gomorrah, and all the war spoils, and departed. And they also took Lot, the son of Abram's brother, and his things, and departed, for he was living in Sodom.
And the kinsmen of those who were able to escape reported it to Abram, who lived by the oak of Mamre, the Amorites, of brother Eshol and brother Onan, who were the accomplices of Abram. When Abram heard that his brother's son Lot was captured, he numbered his own family members, 310, and pursued after them as far as Dan. And he and his companions fell upon them in the night, defeated them, and pursued them as far as Choba, which is on the left of Damascus. And he took back all the horses of Sodom, and Lot, his brother's son, took back all his possessions, and the women and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him, after he had driven him back from the slaughter of Hodolo-Gomer, and the kings with him, to the valley of Savi. This was the field of the kings.
And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought bread and wine, and he was a priest of the utmost high God. And he blessed Abram, and said, Blessed be Abram of the highest God, who made heaven and earth, and blessed be the highest God, who delivered your enemies into your hands. And Abram gave him 1/10 of everything. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the men, and take the horses for yourself. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I will stretch out my hand to the Lord God Most High, who made heaven and earth, if from a grain of wheat to a shoe hammer I have taken it all from you, so that you will say that I enriched the Abram. But the young men and the part of the men that were with me, Eshol, Ainan, and Manbris, let them take their portion.